Right now, I can feel tickling in my throat. Felt it since early this morning. Feels like I've been smoking a cigarette or have some itch that it's impossible to scratch. No amount of water or gargling or anything can alleviate the itch. It's incredible. And here's exactly what the after effect is. You know, so many people, including myself, have discarded the truth about what powerful people, and I'm talking bigger than the political establishment, powerful people have the ability to do. The things they are getting away with. I'm no political activist. I'm no person that even wanted to get involved with any of this stuff. But when you see it, you can't deny it. And I don't know what constitutes a crime against humanity. But if I were to take a private plane and spread this on my own, don't you think that there would be severe consequences? Life imprisonment consequences, death penalty consequences. There are hundreds of thousands of people that are being subjected to this poisoning. And who's to say where the, I don't know, where the person is that green-lighted this, because it came from the sky, and the sky is ruled in the United States of America by the federal government. You cannot fly a plane in the United States of America without being okayed by the Federal Aviation, the FAA administration. Now, in order to be able to produce a chemical layer, such as the one we're looking at now, you have to be approved, I would presume, by every single government agency that has to do with everything. Everybody had to approve this, or nobody had to approve it. It's either everybody or nobody, you see. That's where power lies. Power lies in the ability to sidestep everything and do what the hell you want. And that's what they've done. And that's what they continue to do. I'm backwards on this. I don't know what to say. I don't even know where to point. All I can do is show you. And this is something I didn't want to see myself. But there it is.
Before the dark powers of destruction, unleashed by science, engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction. We dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed.
another day. I believe it's the 29th. I've just kept going and going and going. I'm panning around here on top of one of the areas in Chatsworth now. As you can see, again, the cloud, sky facing the west is really clear and clean, and nice and blue, and really just a great looking beautiful morning. I was here last night and the wind was really heavy, and the cloud of chemtrail dust was blown out of the valley. I found the exposure setting and turned the exposure way down. It's so bright, and because of the reflective particles possibly that's in there, even when you look at it with your bare eyes and the sun being right in the line of sight, I mean, you go blind. Makes you not want to look at it. I think within that body of stuff right there in between that cloud and the ground, I think if I looked at it strongly enough, you could see some of the particles, I think, falling out of that too. As you can see, those are the remnants of the clouds from last night. Off in the distance, it's still kind of murky and red. Regular clouds, they kind of float away. But you can see they've been sitting there all night long and breaking down and releasing their contents into the atmosphere. goes.
I thought that was just Topanga Canyon pollution. You can see it. You can see it. And it's just raining. It is, man. It's raining down all across the mountain range. All across. And it's not pollution that I'm looking at either. As those clouds get smaller and smaller and smaller, just as I'm talking to you.
But if I were to take a private plane
in the line of
and
sight,
spread this
you go blind
on my own, there are hundreds of thousands of people there would be that are being subjected to consequences, life imprisonment, consequences, and death penalty. Who's to say consequences? There are hundreds of thousands, I don't know, of people that are where the person is that's subjected to this because it came from the sky, and the sky is ruled and in the United States of America by the federal government. You cannot fly a plane in the United States of America without being okayed by the Federal Aviation, the FAA, because it came from the sky, and the sky is ruled in the United States of America by the federal government. You cannot fly a plane in the United States of America without being okayed by the Federal Aviation, the FAA administration.